Chapter 7, Lesson 2, Complementary and Supplementary Angles. You will be able to define and identify complementary and supplementary angles. A special relationship exists between two angles with a sum of 90 degrees. A special relationship also exists between two angles with a sum of 180 degrees. The symbol here means the measure of angle 1. So that lowercase m stands for measure. Here's your symbol for angle, and 1 is just the label of the angle. Two angles are complementary if the sum of their measures is 90 degrees. So when you add them up and they equal exactly 90, they are considered complementary. And I also want you to jot down that they form a right angle. Because right angles are 90 degrees. Supplementary, on the other hand, two angles are supplementary if the sum of their measures is 180 degrees. They make a straight line, S supplementary, S straight. Okay? So, a couple ways you can remember between the two. Now, the one for complementary would be that complements are the right thing to do. Complementary angles form a right angle. Right is 90, complementary 90. So there's that string of connections there. Similarly, what I just said here, you can say that supplementary and straight they both start with an S, and straight angles are 180 degrees. So that's the way you can remember those two. However, another way you can remember between the two, and I like this method a little bit better, supplementary starts with an S, and it equals 180 degrees. Half of 180 degrees happens to be 90 degrees. Half of this S is a C. So that's another way you can think of it. The C fits inside of an S, so S must be the bigger amount, and C is the one that's half of it. Identify the pair of angles as complementary, supplementary, or neither. Now, angle 1 and angle 2 form a straight line. Therefore, they are supplementary. Letter B. This time we have measures, so let's add them up. 60 plus 30 is 90. Well, they form exactly 90 degrees, which means they are complementary. Letter C, we have 85 and 90. And all these directions are the same for these problems. I get 175, which is neither 90 or 180. Therefore, it's neither complementary or supplementary. Letter D, again, let's add them up. They equal 90 degrees, therefore complementary. Letter E, add them up. They equal 180, therefore supplementary. Letter F, they add up to 90, therefore complementary. And that's that page. On the back, you can use angle relationships to find measures. Find the value of x. Now, this box here indicates to me it's a right angle, which means it's 90 degrees, which means it's complementary. So you can add angles to equal 90 degrees. Because they're complementary, I can say that 28 plus 2x equals 90. Again, I know they're 90 degrees because of that box. You add them together, you put them together, it equals 90 degrees. From here, let's solve. Minus 28, 2x equals 62. Divide by 2, x equals 31. And here we're just finding the value of x, which is what we did. Letter B. The angles shown are supplementary. Find the value of x. Supplementary means they equal 180 degrees. So 123 plus 3x equals 180 degrees. Now solve. Minus 123. 3x equals 57. Divide by 3. Looks like 3 goes into 5 once. Subtracting it 2, bring down the 7. 3 into 27 9 times. So x equals 19. And I just did some division in my head there. Letter C. If this is a straight line and this portion is 90, I know that this portion is also 90 degrees. So I know that x plus x equals 90 degrees. Now remember, you can combine like terms. They are the same thing. So 1x plus 1x is 2x equals 90. Divide by 2. X equals 45. These two angles form a straight line, which is supplementary, which is 180 degrees. So 3x plus 45 equals 180 degrees. Solve it. Minus 45. 3x equals 135 divided by 3. So 3 into 13 4 times, which is 12. 13 minus 12 is 1. Bring down the 5. 3 into 15 5 times. Letter E. The picture shows a support brace for a gate. Find the value of x. So again, they form a straight line, which means they are supplementary and equal 180 degrees. So it looks like 80 there. So 80 plus 10x equals 180 degrees. Minus 80. Nice easy numbers to work with here. 10x equals 100. Divide by 10. X equals 10. Letter F. A pair of scissors forms the angles shown. What is the value of x? Again, a straight line, which tells me supplementary and 180 degrees. So 116 plus 8x equals 180 degrees. Solve for x. Minus 116. 8x equals 64. Divide by 8. X equals 8.